On you tool addicted maniacs, you want to know what I've been up to as of late? I've been testing tools and fixing shit, and I've been doing it in a way that no other social media influencers can tell you that they're doing it. Because unlike most people, I don't just stick to one thing or the other. I fix everything. If you look up the words Backwoodsmechanic and you check it out in a hillbilly dictionary, it's going to tell you I'm the mother who fixes everything. That's what it stands for. Now, I haven't been wrenching on a full-time basis in quite a few years now, but I do got a lot of clients that need things from time to time, and whenever they call me up, I'm going to go make that money. It's like somebody laying $100 bill out there on the sidewalk and you being too lazy to get off the couch and go get it because it's not your profession. There's enough things in this world that tears up on a daily basis, and you wouldn't believe the amount of people out here who have no idea how to fix stuff, or they're just too damn lazy to do so. And if they got the money to pay somebody else to do it, it's in your best interest to go out there and take that money from them, put it in your pocket, and make them happy by fixing their shit. Some of the bread and butter of my clientele is all these people out here who have service vehicles. If you got fleet vehicles, you got guys driving for you, you're driving to and fro to do a variety of different things, you need somebody to work on those things. And generally, I'm one of those types of people that they will call up, and I'll come in and I will do specific repairs. I'm like, listen, I don't want to have to take everything apart, do no major jobs. I mean, if the money's right and I got the time to do it, of course I'll do it. But a lot of the bread and butter for people like me is to go out there and do the hit it and quit it jobs. Do the ones that's going to be common, routine service repairs. You can make a ton of money doing that if you got enough clients that calls you up to do it. The weather here in the backwoods of the Bluegrass State, it has been a bipolar roller coaster the last few months. We've had summer weather, we've had floods, we've had blizzards, and then we're back to summer weather all over again. That's going to be pretty rough on your heating and cooling system in your car. So that's the one inside your house. It'll burn out your thermostat because some jackass decided instead of putting antifreeze inside your vehicle, they decided to put water inside your vehicle. That's what happened to this vehicle right here. So of course I changed out the thermostat. We was going to flush the entire system, flushed out the radiator, the heater core, the whole 9 yards, and made it like new again for them. Anytime I'm out here doing these kinds of jobs, I'm going to meet different people, work for different businesses, and they're pretty comfortable calling me up and saying, hey, will you come over here and fix this for me? One shop had a gas-powered furnace that went out on them. We removed it. It was junk, but I did strip it down for parts and took apart the fan motor and stuff like that on it in case we could use it in the future. While I was there, hell, I go around doing routine maintenance checks on some of their other equipment. That way they know I'm trying to take care of them. Pop the oil plug off, check the oil pressure, make sure it's got the proper level in it. They have a chain on a piece of equipment that's a little bit floppy or a roller that's a little bit loose. I'll get down on my hands and knees and I'll tighten up that set screw till it's nice and tight. One company wanted a brand new airline to be assembled beside of a piece of equipment, so what I do, I broke out the Dewalt, I drilled a hole through the floor, and I ran the lines for them and hooked everything up. This exact same company had a piece of equipment in the building that was throwing codes on the machine that wouldn't run right, so I pulled the guard off to the motor. It was causing the motor inverter overload because the chain was too tight. Like I said, each situation that I got myself into is an opportunity to test out some tools and expand my knowledge. One thing I'll tell you about the type of stuff I do, I test tools in the trades and I do it in a variety of different circumstances that other YouTubers ain't going to be able to do. It amazes me how many channels are out here that are big, that are doing tool reviews, and you're seeing these tools side by side. They're talking about all these great things about these tools, and they ain't even got a scratch on them because they haven't actually used the tools. They bought them brand new, they put them in their toolbox, they admire them, they look at them, they worship them, and then they talk to you about the quality of them, but they have no idea about the performance of them compared to anything else. Hell, I might do something as simple as helping repair an old bench that's sitting outside of an old folks' home, and within 15 or 20 minutes, I might be somewhere else doing some small engine maintenance on a John Deere mower, making sure that the mowing deck is properly tightened up and everything's in line the way it's supposed to be. Maybe I'll pull the mowing deck completely off, go ahead and take the blade off and put a brand new one on. You quite literally might find me testing tools and doing repairs anywhere. And one company called me up and said their forklift wasn't running right. Could I come over and look at it? All it needed was some brand new spark plugs to make it like new again. While I was there, their air compressor didn't seem like it was running too good. I checked it out. What was wrong with it? Loose belts. How to fix that? You loosen up the motor, slide it down, add some tension to those belts, and tighten it up. Another company I've worked with in the past had some issues with their air compressor. Sometimes it's something as simple as a gasket blowing out and needing replaced. Other times it might need some other minute adjustments here and there to make it perform just a little bit better. I don't care what it is. It could be a 70-some-year-old machine that needs some grease on some old bushings, or it could be a 5-year-old machine that's got some rollers loosened up on it that you need to tighten. The reason I do such a variety of different tasks and different jobs is because that's how you get customers. Go out here and you talk to them. You upsell them on everything that they need to be sold on. You see, preventative maintenance is something that everybody needs, because if you do preventative maintenance, you're going to ensure that your machines and equipment last longer and perform strong. You want to schedule the maintenance before the machine schedules it for you. Whenever that happens, that's when it's going to cost you some big money. And I tell you what, testing tools is just part of the fun. There's nobody else out here on social media is going to test tools in the various types of conditions that I have tested them in. Anyhow, I ain't got time to continue this video, so until next time, I got some more tools to test and more shit to fix.